Tonight in our continuing coverage of the deadly shooting in Farmville, the funeral for the three victims, 26-year-old Nabil or Sam Alamojahnahi, 24-year-old Gaber Alawi, and also known as David, and 16-year-old Mokbel or Sam Alamojahnahi. It just wrapped up a few hours ago.
Kristen Hunter has the very latest on the investigation in our team coverage, but we're going to start with Katie Banks, who was at that funeral this afternoon. Katie, hundreds of people came out to pay their respects.
That's right. This mosque in Greenville was packed today. The shooting deaths of people that everyone knew as Sam, David, and Sam have rocked their community. And today, the funeral service was about mourning their death and celebrating their lives. Now, I talked with people as they waited for the ceremony to begin. Among them were family, friends, and complete strangers. Muslims and non-Muslims embraced each other to mourn their loss. It was clear that this incident, although tragic, has brought this community together. Family members steered clear of the media at the mosque, but we did talk with a cousin, Tony Mewson, earlier today. He said that these senseless murders are very difficult to understand and accept, and that he's, quote, never seen anything like this in his life.
A father lost his only son, you know. Sam was only, he was 16 years old, a great person. Everybody loved him in this community.
Now, family members are just returning to this mosque for refreshments. They have asked that we respect their privacy as they search for justice in these murders. Rich and Amanda.
Family and friends are now returning here to the mosque. Thanks, Katie. We now turn to the investigation where Kristen Hunter has been following that very closely.
Hey, Kristen, the search for the suspects is heating up, but still no arrests, but they do have some good leads.
Yeah, they do. Detectives say tips have been pouring in over the last few days, and they're hoping these surveillance photos of the suspects will help crack the case. So far, support from the community has been overwhelming, according to the victim's family, and a spokesperson for the Pitt County Sheriff's Office says they're getting closer to identifying the people involved. 3 Farmville Central students were called in for questioning as potential witnesses, but detectives say they are not suspects. They say the suspects likely knew the area and the store well.
It just seems like they knew the layout of the store. They knew that the store most likely was about to close. That's when there'd be the most money in the store.
Crime Stoppers and the family are offering a $10,000 reward for anyone with information that leads to an arrest. Detectives hope to solve this case in the next 48 hours. Live in the newsroom, Kristen Hunter, Eyewitness News 9 on your side.